Hello and welcome in, everyone. My name is Gunnoodle, and I am proud to bring you this presentation of the Fallen Kings Championship. We have a Division 1 winners bracket matchup here for you between Hakimi and Vaso de Leche, a rematch from, I don't remember what round, but it was in kind of one of the earlier rounds. We played on No Mercy Rehab, went toe-to-toe. It was a neck-and-neck battle, and here we are on Suicide Blitz. Ready for a rematch. I expect it's going to be another good one. Thank you for the raid, MK. Sorry about that. Delayed a little bit. Had a little bit of a long delay, about 45 so minutes of waiting. But we are all here. We are all ready to go. Suicide Blitz is a fun map. Probably not fun on high ping. I personally can't believe this map was let through, but it was. And so this will be what we are witnessing. Just waiting on one more ready up to get this match started. See a 70% tank. Jockey Charger Smoker Boomer for the opening attack. Not the most ideal attack for this early corridor. But it will be what they have to deal with. Vaso de Leche will be rolling on the SI side. Hakimi on the Survivor. Hakimi, I don't know where they came from. I don't know how recent of a team they are, but they have been putting on quite the show here in the FKC. We are going live here. Playoffs, winner bracket, quarterfinals match. Vaso de Leche, Hakimi here on Suicide Blitz. We are underway. Jock Smoke, Charge Boom with the opening attack. Looks like Vaso de Leche is just going to let this go. Save this opening attack. Valid, considering no spitter. The question is, where are they going to send it? As Hakimi begins dropping down, looks like they're going to try and maybe get something before the elevator. They're going to try and lead with smoke. We're not going to connect. Charger inbound, gets one punch, two punches. Smoker gets a scratch, just going to stack and get some scratches, and that's all they're going to get. 3% off the opening attack. We are underway. J. Infested, Alpha, MK, thank you all so much for being here. I'm sure there's a bunch of others who aren't speaking, but I am so glad you guys have made it. We delayed this match by quite a while, but it is indeed going to happen. And I'm glad. This would have been an awful match to let go forfeit. Oh my, I went too far down. Boom, spit jock, little 2-2 action here as they exit the elevator. No death charge potential right now. Welcome in, Smiles. Thank you so much for showing up. No death charge potential right now for Vaso de Leche. Interesting. As Hakimi is going to go ahead and activate. They're going to hang out in here, going to send in the attack. Hunt Jock from different directions. Pounce connects. There's the spit. Jockey in there as well with a lot of spit damage. And the boom stumble in the spit as well. Sword is going to take a ton of damage. Same with Burton. And Burton and Sword will be followed up with Hinako and Sonata. And over on Vaso de Leche, we have Replic, who is Pee-wee. Once again, who's Chrysar. They're going to send in the Pounce and get the clear. There's a charge. You're going to stack. Nick gets pulled through the spit. Mi Abandino, who I believe is Manzana, and I think that last person is Hiyori. Not 1,000% on that. I'm going to bump out the roster real fast. Yeah, so that's... He might be Cannoli. I'm not sure who that last person is. I'd have to check the spreadsheet. But I know Replic is Pee-wee. I know once again is Chrysar. Actually, I'm not even 100% about that one.
Hey, we ain't going no further on this road.
But Vaso de Leche obviously been around for quite a bit at this point. Placing some high places in some of these cups. So we have another tri-cap coming up here. No spit. It's going to be a Hunt and Jock Boom charge. As they cross over, getting ready into the alley. It's going to be the final hit before tank.
Hey, I'm reloading.
We're gonna send in the high. What a skeet coming out. Jock from the top gets melted down. Charger as well, and this Boomer's just gonna hang out in the back. And that will bring in the tank. And there's the single boom. We have the first tank up. Immediately working in these cars while we wait for this tank. Fallen Kings. Let me look at the rosters. Oh, that is their center band. Okay, so that last player is Cannoli. That K at the one who has the tank. This is Cannoli, actually. And they're gonna go ahead and send in the jockey. That's just gonna get melted down. Cannoli immediately working in every single one of these hittables. Okay, I lied. Hiyori. Look at Vaso de Leche driving this back. I don't know why I'm alt-tab. Hello? Won't let me tab back in. Okay, once again is actually Hiyori. And that last player is Cannoli. So it's Peewee, Cannoli, Hiyori, and Manzana. That is Vaso de Leche starting for. Now that we got that figured out. They got this tank rolling. It's the Cannoli tank. Landing a double punch right away. There's a smoke pool. Another double punch following it up. Another double! And an in-cap on Ellis turning his attention over. 2.5 count. In-cap still really healthy. Has sword in the corner now. The rest of the fourth going to be coming in. How connects in the elevator. They kill off this tank, but massive damage is out.
Stay down there forever. Let me get you one.
And honestly, good for Hakimi for surviving this. It looked very scary.
That'll keep me for a bit.
As they... That was quite a few double punches there in the early going. They're going to walk away with 227 points of bonus. Still 25%. As we're going to see the 2-2 follow-up. It's going to be the Jock charge. And they're a little bit split right now. Looks like they have regrouped. Vaso de Leche sending it in now. Jock looking to grab the guy in the back. Nice M2. Charge connects. It's going to be a charge spit. And the boom gets killed off, but they're still going to get more damage on the Vertin, melting down that DB even more. They now have more health bonus than DB, and it's all in Hanako and Sonata. And they'll keep on pushing it through. It's been a hot minute since I've actually seen Suicide Blitz, so I'm kind of hoping I remember where to go. Next attack up is going to be the quad. Going to immediately stack in on the back. Jock connects in the front. It's going to be a ton of damage on the sword. Pounce connects in the back. Smoker looking to cover. Oh, almost a rolling tri-cap, but not quite. The Smoker gets self-cleared, but the massive damage still tallies up. The DB is completely gone. All that's left is the health bonus. Great job from Vaso de Leche working down the rest of that. Not much map left to go. Next half off, we got another 2-2. It's going to be a smoke charge here as they get ready to cross this plank. It's going to make it quite annoying. Boom's going to land 2. No, Boom only lands 1. Nick is just 1 HP. There's another smoke pool. And they kind of throw away that attack. But Sword is still 1 HP, and they're going to have to keep pressing forward. Spitter's about to get her spit back in about 3 seconds. Maybe it can make something out of it. I actually don't know where it is. I really need to change my glows, because I can't tell the difference between a Boom Survivor and a 1 HP Survivor unless I look up at the health bars. But we got what should be the final attack up here soon. The Hunter's going to get a scratch, get killed off in the front. There's still a Jockey Boomer up, and the Boom's going to get a stumble, nothing more. Jockey's going to come from the same spot as the Boom. And a predicted and absolutely outplayed is that Jockey. And Hakimi is going to be able to walk it in with 68 points of bonus. And a rough tank, but they managed to survive, so very good on them. But now we'll obviously see what Vaso de Leche can do. Heading into the second half of Chapter 1.
Hey! Come back!
Hey! Where's the hell here?
What are you guys going on about?
Looks like their plans have changed.
it looks like we are rolling right in here with the second half of Chapter 1. Why expect me all the way out here? Because I... Jack Charge Smoke Boom. Looks like we're going to see Hakimi employ a similar tactic and go ahead and wait. But I think they want to try and get the Charger in the second hit so they can try and maybe get something scary on Vaso de Leche during that little event. We saw Vaso de Leche have to go without a Charger. Of course, they still got a good amount of damage. Halo, welcome in, welcome in. We're gonna go ahead and send the Charger first. Getting split between the two survivors. Jockey gets killed off. Smoke in the back and get killed as well. Here comes the Boom. Burping behind me. And it gets shut down. I thought the Boomer was way further ahead. So, not even 2% coming out. Pretty good shutdown from Vaso de Leche. Death throw, it happens. Unlucky. I love the elevator music. As they do have quite the tri-cap. Hunt, charge, jock, spit. For this button, all the pressure is going to be on Vaso de Leche to try and avoid all the damage. As they begin pushing out, we see them running two shotguns. Kiwi and Cannoli. Two main shotguns. Manzana and Hiyori. Hiyori seems to be a recent addition. I actually don't really remember Hiyori. Do they go death charge? Do they go damage? I expect the damage, considering no smoker. But there is the jockey that can try and get something crazy. It looks like the Charger is up. Probably going to go for damage. Hunter's going to get skeeted. The Charger's in. Oh my god, that's a death charge! Pee-wee's dead! Oh my goodness! He did it! Snuck right in through! How about Hakimi? Can you believe that? That Charger snuck right in through, did not get shot, and now Pee-wee is dead. And now the tri-cap in. Oh my god, it was so close. The jockey going for the smoke target instead just going to get a little bit extra damage. The pounce connected in the elevator. Unfortunately, the jockey just wasn't there to roll the tri-cap. Vaso de Leche just looking to play a distance game. It's going to be rather tough for them to kill this tank with only 3. Who was that beast? Verton was your Charger of the day. How about it? Another attack coming in. Another tri-cap potential here before tank. Hunter's already pre-spawned up. Charger drops down.
I hear a spitter.
Vaso de Leche slowing down the tempo. Not only did they kill one, they killed one of their shotguns. In fact, that was their front shotgun. I'm pretty sure Cannoli is positioned too. So that is a big blow to Vaso de Leche's chances. It looks like, are they going to wait for this tank to spawn? No, they're going to send it in now. Hunt connects in the back to be able to get those clears. Charge covers another rolling double in the spit. This damage is going to be massive for tank. The jockey's going to take it all the way forward. Tank's going to be up. It's going to be in the hands of Sonata, and Rochelle's going to be slow going back. She's going to have to dump those pills. This tank is really close. Looking for any signs of a car here early on, but not going to quite connect. Vaso de Leche's going to be able to walk away. But still, the damage has already gone through, and any chance Vaso de Leche had of killing this tank, I feel like went out the window with that last attack. Look at this Boom rocketing in, finding one proxy. Smoke misses his target. And they're going to get the Jock Charge Hunt. Ideal tri-cap, probably preparing for an inside run back from Vaso de Leche. How about these hittables? They're getting really close. Manzana's playing kind of dangerous right now. But he knows they need the chip. They don't have manpower with the 3 guns and 1 shotgun even. No, wait. Cannoli has switched over. To an SMG. Oh, what a 25! That's going to be a dumpster. Jockey covering. They clear off the jockey. Tank's got that corner, though. And that's going to be an end cap at 4.8, and it's only Ellis left. Rock connecting straight to the dome. Looking for the punches. Connecting. One more punch to wipe it out. It looks like Vaso de Leche's going to be trailing by 268. Heading into Chapter 2. What a death charge from Vertin. Soloing it. How about it? Hakimi will have the lead. As we are not going live, actually, I was baited. Hinako is going to go ahead and bait me out as we are now going live with the second chapter of Suicide Blitz. Actually, I'm getting baited again because Pee-wee hates me as we are going live. Third time's the charm here. Hakimi having the 268-point lead. Jock smoke. Pee-wee's dead. Went and jumped in the water. Hold on, let me try this. Jackie respawned up. Pee-wee sacked whatever he had for a hunter. I didn't actually get to see it. This hit can be quite annoying. Here in the early goings, Hakimi pushing it out. Jockey connecting from the top. There's the smoke. They have a quad. I just realized. But it's not going to connect. They're going to get some damage out of it, about 4%, but not quad worthy. I didn't even realize it was a quad. Wasn't even looking. Good start for Hakimi. Oh, okay. I'll do that later. My bad. That was like the only 25 damage pounds that has landed on my stream. Follow-up attack coming up. It's going to be a 2-2 Hunt Jock. Hunter is just going to get melted right out of the air, it looks like. Hanako's going to finish the job. Spit's got nowhere to go. They're going to guarantee the Spit in the next hit.
Looks like some of them headed to the river.
Still a Jock boom. Because that'll bring in the tank. Boom, it's spawned up in the back. Look at the pressure. Pee-wee's got tank number 2, rolling it in immediately, has the early punch onto Hinako. Gets the follow-up, no corner there though, he's gonna lose it. Hinako's gonna pop the boomer. And now he's going for a dumpster. Coach is right in the way, walks into a punch. Another dumpster try. Here comes the jockey, rocketing in, dumpster connecting, smoke pull, not gonna be able to get cleared. Pee-wee's got this corner. Coach should be able to clear this smoker. And they should be able to kill off this tank, but what damage is coming out? Second in cap coming out. Pee-wee's dipping out at 1.5k. They're going to be able to get these pickups at least on one.
Hey, I need some help over here.
But how about Pee-wee's insta-commit? Because now they're being aggressive. Look at this boom spawn finding 3 hunters inbound connecting. Here comes another rock connecting straight to the dome. Charger unfortunately missing the spawn. Or not the spawn, missing the charge. Pee-wee climbs out over the top. 853. And look at all this damage on Hakimi already. You guys are doofus. Smoke Jock, and Hakimi is going to continue pushing it forward. Final SI will be the boomer, so no tri-cap. He'll be looking to keep sight. Still has 25% first. They're going to go ahead and send another attack. Smoke misses the nice M2. Another smoke pull, bit of a slow clear, but they were able to match the tongue.
A nightstick.
Match the tongue. I am tired. What is going on with my head? What am I saying? I'm saying weird words. Nice skeet from Sword. And they're going to keep pushing it forward. Kind of looking at the pings. Look at the highest ping is Sword with 221. I imagine Pee-wee's probably matching him considering the other two pings. One last rock. He's still got first pass.
Plan, but it is a plan.
Unless someone has a better idea. Holy shit, this worked!
Let's burn some shit. The fire's spreading.
And they're going to be able to send another attack. How about this? Here comes another tri-cap. Hunt gets skeeted. Jockey can't find the target. Charger gets melted down. But they're bleeding out, and Pee-wee's keeping sight well. And it looks like he's finally going to get killed off. Maybe he's still got 167. Another rock skeet, 44. And if he can keep this... Another rock skeet. 1 HP! Hunt, smoke, boom. They're going to be able to send in one more attack while this tank is still alive. How about that? Here comes the Hunter. Unfortunately, going for the shotgun. Smoke gets cleared off. Going to get skeeted off. There's a double boom. And this tank is still alive. 1 HP. What is happening? It finally goes AI. Look at this 1 HP tank. They start the event, and the tank finally dies, but Hakimi is hurting. And yeah, Pee-wee is matching. They have 324 points of bonus. They are bleeding. There is almost no chance they make this safe room. Jock, Spit, Charge, and Smoke is the follow-up tank attack. Hakimi pushing in under the bridge. Going to be tough. Here comes the Jockey. They're going to be able to land. It's going to be a little double cap. Charge is going to cover. There's going to be a double charge. And Coach is going to go down from the Spit. That's going to be 2 in caps.
Scared the shit out of me.
And Nick back in the comments too. He's struggling a little bit.
Pull yourself together. You gotta get shot.
Looking to get these pickups and keep pressing it forward.
I'm no nurse, but you look pretty messed up.
That's going to delay the pickups even longer. I don't know if they can get it. They're trying. And they're going to be able to send another hit here. Not a tri-cap, but still, they're hurting a lot. It looks like they're going to let him pick up and save.
Reloading.
Thanks a lot. Hard, I don't mean to be cursing myself.
Looks like they're going to send it right here. Look at that boom spawn. Going to find one. There's a double charge in the back. Hunt's going to cover. Spit goes out. Rochelle's going to go down. These chargers have connected. How about it?
Look out.
Get you up, but you go down.
Vaso Leche's completely turned this game on its head.
I owe you one.
But can their survivor perform? That's going to be the real question. There's a delay. Going to delay Hakimi even longer.
Reloading.
And Nick is really trying to pick this spitter. It still has 100 HP though. They're going to keep going. They haven't found any extra pills from what I can tell, so there is the chance of that. But they have to make it there first. The team is really split, sending it in. There's a death charge. Jockey's going to grab. So Sword has died off in the back. Smoke tries to grab. That's death charge number 2 of the game. How about it?
Shit. They all got alarms.
Of course, they're almost dead, so a little less impressive, but a death charge is still a death charge. Another smoke pool attempt failed. The Smoker's been chasing them for half a chapter, it feels like. Hakimi continues to push it up.
Reloading.
Hunter's gonna scratch the day away. It looks like Boom can't connect. They get the skeet. The Spit is gonna be the worst nightmare though. Ellis dies off from that. Boom drops down. Nice pop. And it's just Hinako and a 1 HP. Going for a little more distance. Getting a couple more. How about, look at this common avoidance. Look at him go. And the Spitter finishes the job, so Hakimi's going to wipe out after a 421 chapter score, bringing their total to 889, and Vaso Leche can bring this right back with a single safe room. Can their survivor perform? That's going to be the real question. Obviously, we saw it go kind of disastrous for them in the early goings. We are going... Never mind. As we are going live with the second half of Chapter 2 of Suicide Blitz. Vaso Leche a chance to bring this game right home. In the early goings, Jock Charge Smoke Boom will be the opening attack. We're not going to see Hakimi sack into a quad like we saw Vaso do. That wind outside has been insane today. Can Vaso de Leche regroup? Can they make a little comeback here early in the game? I don't remember what chapters are after this on Suicide Blitz. I think there's the prison, which is a tough one. I don't know. I feel like you don't want to be too far behind. They are taking their sweet time killing every comment. I'm sorry I just hit my mic. I was fixing my glasses. They're going to send in the attack. They're going to stack. Nice jockey in the back. Oh, but the boomer's going to clear the jockey. How unfortunate. Smoke's going to get a refill. Going to get quite a couple ticks. And they're actually going to take about 6% of the damage, or 6% of the bonus off of Vaso de Leche early. But can you imagine how much damage that jockey would have done? Unfortunately, the boomer was just a bit too close. And we'll be left only with the what-ifs. As Vaso de Leche pushes it through the CETA vehicle thing. The CETA trailer. Who bought CETA Pug merch? Anybody? Anybody a CETA Pug merch fan in here? Because we have the 2-2 coming up. Last hit before tank. We saw Vaso de Leche actually save their hit before tank, and Peely was able to insta-commit. It looks like Vaso is not going to let the same thing happen on their survivor side. They're going to send it in now. Hunt Skeet Charger is going to get absolutely dodged. Spit goes out, and this boomer is saving. I think he might be a little too far up. No, he won't. He's not. Actually, he might be. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. This boomer might... Okay, this boomer did rotate around. As we have tank number 2 for Hakimi, going to be up in the hands of Verton. And it looks like he's also going to insta-commit his SIR up. Oh, this is a bold move. Will pay off for them, too. He lands punch number 1. He's got his corner. Boom got melted right out of the air. Jockey drops in. Oh, no, they're all stacking the same guy. He had that corner on his own. Now a dumpster. Oh, this is looking good. Oh, the hunt connects. This should be a dumpster. Oh, that's a dumpster. 2 in caps. Rotating around, still got 1.3. There's another smoke pool. Here comes a rock. Missing Ellis. Another punch. He pops his pills. This is going to melt down the damage bonus. Oh, the jockey almost covers. Oh, he gets stuck on the railing. Another dumpster. Oh, my God, what a dumpster. And a smoke pool. Are they going to wipe? There's no way. They clear the tongue. But he drops down. What a snipe. Oh, my goodness.
I need some help.
There's no way!
I need some help!
Vaso de Leche wipes out in spectacular fashion! Yeah, what?
I hear smoker.
As we get ready to roll right into chapter 3, the prison, the most annoying probably on this chapter of on high ping on this game, or on this map. We have a 2-2 smoke hunt opening attack, and Hakimi's gotta be feeling themselves right now, up over 500, and what an absolutely insane dumpster snipe from Verton. He is popping off this game. He got to Death Charge chapter 1, the insane dumpster snipe chapter 2, carrying the team on his back right now. What else can he bring to the table? As Vaso de Leche has opted to completely hold their attack for up here. And Vaso de Leche is still holding. Interesting call, that be. Thank you for clipping that. Oh, sick. I guess if you're gonna wipe out in spectacular fashion, huh? Looks like the hunters pre-spawned up. They're finally getting ready to send this attack. They were waiting for Hakimi to push a little bit further forward. I don't think this horde actually does end until they get to a certain point. So them sitting here is probably not the best. I'm unsure. I'm not that knowledgeable about Suicide Blitz. They're going to send the smoker in. Oh, it's going to connect. They're going to be able to stack with the pound spit. And a 2-boom in the back. A lot of comments going to flood in. And Sword's going to take a mighty amount of damage down to 71 HP. They're going to lose about 9% off of that. And they'll finally start pushing it forward. Nick drops down, but he's going to be able to take the shortcut. Now it's open. We have a follow-up. Spit was able to save. So a nasty tri-cap. Incoming here in these tight corridors. They could maybe they can pick the Spitter. But the Spitter's quite unlucky. It does only have 32 HP. Hakimi's slowing it down again, but these comments keep flooding in, and they're not going to end. Hunt's pre-spawned up, looking to lead the engage, perhaps another stack scenario. That's what they're going for.
Reloading here.
These comments have slowed it down a little bit. Now they're in! They're landing the double cap! There's the charge! Oh, the charge gets melted, but the pound spit lands again. Sword's gonna eat the brunt of the damage once again. Now down to 48 HP. And another pretty solid attack from Vaso de Leche, and they're going to go ahead and set off the alarm and keep it going. Tank's up in about 8%, 7% now. It looks like it's going to be fought in this room up here. So we have another attack in. Hunt Jock in the back. I'm not sure what they're preparing for. Here comes the go-go's. Smoker gets insta-cleared. They land the pounce, but nothing's there to cover. Look at this boomer. And that's going to bring up Tank. Can this boomer find something? Not even close. And we've got Tank number 3 for Vaso de Leche up in the hands of Manzana. Manzana. I kept saying Manzana. Manzana. It's Manzana. Hakimi is going back! Hakimi's going back! Oh, man. They're going to make it back to this open area, and they have made quite the move. Here comes the Charger. Getting absolutely melted. Oh, my God, that wind is nuts. I don't know how my trailer hasn't blown over today. I'm not even going to lie to you. Holy shit. I spoke too soon. You know, the trailer may blow over, but if the power somehow manages to stay on, we keep it going. I'm casting in a tornado. Low key. Hunt Jock Smoke is going to be his tri-cap commit, rolling it in Manzana. Smoke gets the early pull. Tank not there to take it. He's going to get stuck on the table, so he misses that punch. Still trying to grab. He's down to 2.4. Zesai's going to have to go. He finally gets the corner onto Sword. Here come the go-go's. Hunt looking for a target, gonna get skeeted right out of the air. He still doesn't have the in cap. There's the in cap on the Sword finally. Jockey's gonna get into this tank has nothing left, and it's gonna be a single in cap tank and nothing more.
You know, I never leave
Great take from Hakimi.
Yep.
Very good take compared to the first 2 chapters. And now Hakimi can blow this game a little bit more wide open. They're gonna go ahead and pop the pills. They're gonna be down to 663 points of bonus. Post tank. Ugh. Ugh, I don't like that wind. Oh, God. I'm actually a little scared for my power here. Ugh.
Let's get up here and find our bearings.
2-2 post tank follow up will be a smoke charge.
Smoker around here. I know. You guys are gonna miss me.
This could be a little bit of a nasty attack here for this hallway if they can stack it properly. Of course, getting a smoke charge through such a narrow doorway will be tough. And late, they dropped one. That's a double charge. In the spit, Sword again. Smoke keeps him in it. Oh, Sword is just eating damage after damage after damage. Poor guy. That's going to be another set of pills popped down to 509. But they're going to keep pressing it. Continuing to move forward.
Hey, watch out!
The DB gone, bro. DB melted.
Reloading.
Much more of an open area, but some nasty rocket spawns here coming up. Tri-cap with spit. They're going to go ahead and save for the stairwell. Probably wise, considering the attack they got.
Down here.
This is pretty good.
This is some
Probably didn't want to waste it sending it in the open. Hunt spit down below. Looks like charge wants to come from the weir. Jesus. Oh my god. This has been the most blunders I have made in a cast since my very first one. And the pound spit lands! Sword gonna eat more! And they land the jockey in the back. How about it? Charger not there to cover, though. And the DB's down to 5%. It is almost completely gone. If Sword takes any more damage, they just won't have any more DB. Oh, man, I still remember that first cast. I'm scared to go back and watch it. I kind of want to. The first one I did with MK, RBT7, Diesel versus NA's Last Hope. I want to go back and watch that, but I also don't. Smoker missing. Charger is not going to land either. Boom from below. But I made so many mistakes from what I remember. It was terrible. And now here I am, making mistakes, but without MK.
reloading.
And Hakimi has really tightened up the survivor play, other than, of course, Sword, who's unfortunately eating pretty much everything. But with that being said, they still have 50% health bonus. Their DB completely gone, completely wiped out. So now we just need Nick to continue being the damage sponge and not let these other greens get attacked, because that is all their bonus. They still have 428 despite that, though. Spit, Smoke, Jock, Hunt will be the attack. They're going to stack on the back. How about this? Hunt's going to connect. That's going to be a pound spit. Bit of a slow clear. Oh, they connect with the Smoke in the back, and that's going to be a Jock separation. They all have to run through the spit to get the clear, and this is going to be massive damage. Great for Vaso de Leche's cause.
Not dead yet, but not exactly.
That's over 200 points. In bonus gone. How about that? They cross this nasty area, though. They get the charge up front, Sword again, but that's not going to matter. No points is going to be lost there. Hunter gets skeeted. Actually, I think the Hunter just died.
I'm no nurse, but you look pretty messed up.
I know you shot me. Reloading.
And they pick the spitter.
Thanks, Ro.
That's okay.
And that's going to be
Oh,
safe
a
for him.
safe house up ahead.
For Hakimi, other than the Smoker here getting the scratch, they're going to walk in with, looks like 275. They're going to give him 272. A 772 chapter score, bringing their total to 1661. Solid chapter from Hakimi. Now Vaso de Leche's really got to buckle down here and match that bonus, if not do better. They are in danger of falling behind heavily here before chapter 4. Fast ready ups here, readying for the second half of chapter 3. Smoke, boom, Hunt, spit, little 2-2. They're going to send this one fast. This is what I expected out of Vaso de Leche. They land the pounce in the safe room. Boom Sid's not going to find anything. Looks like they're going to actually get a quad, which is probably not the most ideal. I feel like you want to spam charge spits in these tight corridors, but Hakimi's immediately going right for the quad, going right for the home run hit. They don't care about any base hits. They don't care about no doubles to the outfield. They're going straight for the homer. And I mean, if they can land, that would be detrimental for Vaso de Leche, and that would almost seal the deal. And Vaso de Leche really splitting right now. Oh my god! Oh, almost. They get the clear on the Smoke. Pounce is going to get cleared off too. The jockey got M2'd, and the Smoker just got cleared off. Oh, man. Vaso de Leche ought to be counting their lucky stars right now. Quad would have just ended their hopes of winning this match, but they don't, and they're going to continue to go forward. Lost quite a bit of bonus, though. Look at this boom. Oh, great M2. That was Ellis. The jockey's gonna find in the spit another double boom cover. Oh, this is gonna be so much damage on the cannoli. They finally get the clear, but cannoli's gonna have to eat a set of pills right now. Well, actually, looks like cannoli's gonna go ahead and hold on to it. Oh, they get the skeet. Splitting the survivors off 2 and 2. They're going to get one more attack before tank if they want to, but they're not. Because they're all dead. And you can't attack if you're dead. As Hinako has tank number 3 for Hakimi. We got the charger. Getting one punch, nothing more. Looks like Vaso de Leche has opted to stay here, probably on account of Cannoli being red HP. It'd be kind of risky to make the run back. They have a jockey, they have a boomer. They're going to send the boomer immediately, going to find a single. And these comments are going to roll in. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Hinako roll in with these comments that are staggering in from the front. And he's going to do not that. I got baited. There's still comments flooding in. And that's going to be the last one, so he loses his chance to commit. Hunt, smoke, charge. Unfortunate they have that smoker for a room like this. But they're going to have to do their best to make it work because Hanako's a 40% second pass. Immediately rolling it in. Here we go. Down to 5.2. Early chip. Finds punch number 1 at 3.8. Has another one. Support's going to get skeeted. Hunt goes down. There's a charge smoke. They're going to land a double. There's another punch. Still no clear on that charger. Another slam coming out. Hanako's going to get good damage out of this. He's going to get beat with the baton, though, and that's going to come to an end. However, the damage is still massive. So massive, in fact, that it looks like Hakimi has won the chapter. And Vaso de Leche still has half the map to go through. And that is a great, great tank coming up from Hinako. Gonna have the 2-2 posting follow-up. Gonna be a Hunt Jock. They might send this fast from the way the Hunter's positioning, but unfortunately he falls right off the top there. And here we go, sending in the attack. Hunt's gonna go first. They're gonna land though. Jockey gets second in cap. Boom from above. Landing too. Pretty solid attack for that open area. Spit's gonna go and try and delay something. Looks like delay the pickup on the coach. Oh my goodness. As we're gonna see, they're gonna be able to get another attack here at the stairs, depending on what it is. I don't know what their sack order was. Is it a quad? No, they're gonna get another boomer. Vaso de Leche's gonna push it forward. Already under pressure. I mean, they've already lost this chapter. And that boom's gonna get killed. It looks like they're gonna sack into a quad. And they're gonna go for another home run hit here at the end.
Reload.
Ammo.
Under pressure. We got the quad. Looks like they're gonna try and hit here at the drop. Jockey's pre-spawn below. Oh, the smoker gets baited out. They're gonna send the quad anyway. Charge Jock stacking the same person. Hunt's just getting scratch after scratch. And they get another in cap. Jockey drops down. Has his Jock back. Look at this, trying to grab Allison. It will be successful. They get the clear though, and Vaso de Leche will keep pushing it forward, trying to collect as many distance points as they possibly can. I guess I need to change that. I need to change that donation thing. We got RBT4 replay money, right? 2,500. Kind of huge. We're gonna see another 2-2. Charge smoke following the quad. Boom, immediately dropping in, finding one off the top. Will they wait for that spawn to come back up? Guess they're looking for an opportunity, and they see it. Unfortunately, the smoke cannot connect. Spit goes out, and the smoke charge is going to save. No, the smoke gets another pull. Charge despawns, and they're going to have no smoke or no spitter. Interesting, giving them another boomer. Actually, they did save. I think they still get another boomer now. It's not going to be a quad. They will get another boomer. Right? Come on, prove me right. Prove me right. 7,500 away from the dream. Don't know about that one, Chief. There's a reason it's a dream. Pounce lands in the back, charge from the front. Not going to connect. They're going to get a punch, though. Still a jockey boomer. Looking to make life hell for Vaso de Leche. Boom drops in, getting popped. Jockey trying to catch the last guy, but he just falls to his doom anyway. Getting picked off in the back, and it looks like Vaso de Leche may be able to make it in the safe room. They can't lose any more bonus. Oh, if they lose any more bonus, they don't get any. They currently have all they can, or exactly 1%. Oh, the Smoker's not able to get it. Hunter going in for a scratch, and that's going to be it. They're not going to get any bonus. Oh, unfortunate for Vaso de Leche. Charger looking for a last second. Can't find it, though. They're going to walk in. No bonus. My phone is still on. Sorry, you guys just heard my ringtone. So we're going to see an 825-point lead for Hakimi heading into the 4th chapter. If you got 10K, you could split that between... you can make, like, Bleed Out 2 or something. And make it that 5K prize pool, too. As we are ready for Chapter 4 of Suicide Blitz, we have the 825... Yep, 825-point difference here between these two teams. Hakimi in firm control, but of course things could go wrong very quickly and it could swindle back into Vaso de Leche's capable hands. What is that spitter? Why is the spitter dead? Look at this. The spitter's dead. What? The spitter's dead. R.I.P. to the spitter. Everyone pay your respects. And we will pay our respects by going live here. Looks like we're going to get a fast attack. Actually, Hakimi just blocks that spawn up. Perhaps a rear attack. Charger's bumbling about, looking for something. Smoker's in. Charger from all the way down here. That's going to be tough. Missing the charge. Here comes the jockey. Gets scratched. And that's not even going to be a full percent. The spitter is still dead. That spitter will be there for the rest of her life. Which, actually, the rest of her life is now because she's dead. I don't know. I think you... Oh, no, you're right. I was about to say I think you can spell spitter without rip, but then I actually spelled spitter, and it turns out you're right. I'm so sorry. They're going to send in the attack at the top of the stairs. Hunter's going to get skeeted. Charge from below, but there's no spitter. Unfortunately, Smoke's just going to get some scratches. And here comes the boom, connecting with one. I like the play. Unfortunately, no spit to capitalize off that maximum damage. Tri-cap coming up. Here at the top of the ladder could be very detrimental, or they can wait for the staircase. Either way, it's going to be tough for Hakimi. Hunt, Jock, Charge, Spit. Looks like they're rotating over to the stairs as Hunter is going to die. Charger in. And Vaso de Leche looks a little out of their element this chapter. Hakimi's just all over them. That Hunter got absolutely blasted. 6% of the bonus gone in 3 attacks. Let's come out into this alley. Tank's about 16% away. It's looking like a bowling alley tank. They have these rocket spawns. Hunt, Jock, Smoke, boom. Spitter is still sleeping. You are right. Inbound. They land the double cap. Nice triple boom. That's going to be the most damage they've found this whole chapter. Manzana's still holding that 0. They're going to make their way into the bowling alley. This will be where Tank is fought, if I'm not wrong. Still 8%. Spitter's still chilling back there. Really? Okay, hold on.
Reloading. Grabbing a shotgun.
All right, say everyone say rest in peace to the dead Spitter. Everyone pay your respects. The dead Spitter is no more. Thank you, MK.
Hey, some guns
We have a
here.
2-2 jog charge for the final attack before Tank. Hakimi has really slowed it down. They need to go. They gotta know at this point Vaso is not gonna hit until that gong goes off. Or at least until they make it outside, something of the sort. Let me put this fence here. This isn't even the right way. Here comes the go-go. Jockey's gonna drop in. And everything's just gonna die off. Jockey's gonna get a couple ticks, but nothing more. Here comes the boom, trying to find something, gonna find one. Oh, he doesn't get stumbled at the spit. It goes away beforehand. And we have tank number 4. And this one's gonna be up in the hands of Hiyori. For Vaso de Leche. As they make their way back into the bowling alley. He's grabbing the stumpster, grabbing this car, but I don't think it's gonna really matter. If he can somehow squeeze a hittable in there, then I will give everyone $20. Everyone in the chat right now, all 45 viewers that it says I have will get $20 if he manages to squeak a hittable in there. And I'm only continuing to say that because he's given up on that hittable. Thank God. Charge Smoke Hunt, pretty solid tri-cap for this bowling alley. If he wants to roll in with it, it looks like he's planning on it. Good commit path.
Guns here.
Second pass dropped. He's gonna have to roll this in. Inbound it goes. Smoker tries to find something, can't. Tank's getting rotated around. Missing punch number 1 down below 3K. Here comes the support. They land the pounce. The charge is getting a couple punches. They're going to be able to clear that up there, and it looks like that's all the Tank's going to get. It's going to be this one in cap. Another punch and an in cap, and that's going to be a dead Tank.
What's up?
Good, I think.
I'm sorry, y'all. No $20 for
Thank
you.
kindly, man.
The Tank did not get any hittables in.
Oh, man.
And that's going to be Hakimi.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Walking out with 826 points of bonus, continuing to impress. And if they lock something like this in, it's going to be tough for Vaso de Leche to match. Boom tries arcing, can't connect. And they're going to leave that boomer alive. So how about that? They're going to have another 2 and 2.
Reloading.
Sending it in. Jockey is going to get melted down before grabbing.
Reloading.
Man, smoker.
Boomer dies off second. Or third, I guess. They're going to get the Charge Hunt Jock Spit tri-cap, which they need to land. They need to bring this bonus down a lot. A lot.
I'm reloading.
As they keep it going. Where are they going? They've slowed it down, backing off. Hello?
Weapons over here.
What are we doing? We're looking for pills?
Taking the shotgun.
Did we not grab ammo the first time through?
Shit, this hurts.
What are we doing, Hakimi?
Rochelle.
And now Vaso de Leche is in position to make a play. I'm not sure what that was all about. But they have that nasty tri-cap here, and now they're going to hit right here at this doorway. No, they're not. They're actually going to wait for the little enclosed alleyway. Kind of probably smart for them. Here comes the go-go. Jockey from the rear. Russ is rocketing in. Charge is going to miss. Hunter's going to find a target. There's the spit. Jockey's nowhere to make the stack. The jockey lands in the back there. They get the cleared. Charger got 2 punches. And that's that. Another pretty good take from Hakimi. Still 683 points.
Reloading.
fast enough. Maybe they can make it down. I don't think they're going to make it all the way down. Wait, where are we going? We have a pause by Verton.
You're trying to kill me.
Quick little ready up. I'm not sure what that was all about. Also, this was the right way. I'm just stupid.
Jump down there.
You hear that, Aaron?
Let's not interrupt the man. He's engrossed in song. Pounce is going to land. Bit of a slow clear. They're going to get the Pounce spit.
Got it. Nice kill, Nick.
I was enjoying that.
Yeah, I best be finding me a health kit.
Come on, Ellis. You got it in you.
They drop down in. Greasy Ron, as he has dubbed himself. The conductor of this train will now alert the entire horde to the survivors' locations, being quite the helpful chum, quite the helpful pal. We have a charge, Jock, Hunt, Spit, coming up for this next attack. They only got, what, maybe 2 more before they make safe room officially. That's a nice charge into the Spit. Oh no, the Spit missed. Hunt connects. Look at that Spit. Went right over their heads. And that's a blown opportunity again for some nasty damage. And I think Vaso de Leche only gets 1 more before this train starts a moving. And once this train starts a moving, they ain't gonna grab anybody. There's a smoke pool. Nice insta clear from Sword. Boom, Jock. Last SI up in a second. That train is a mover, and they're not even have time to get this last attack. There's another smoke pool insta clear. Jockey's in, grabs 1. And a nice quad boom. This Charger's not gonna be able to find anything. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him trying to get in between. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And that's gonna be Hakimi. Getting carried away from the train. 521 points of bonus. Another huge chapter for them. 1,120. 2,781 total points here in 4 chapters of Suicide Blitz. And if they can wipe out Vaso de Leche here, it will be a GG. This is already quite the score gap. But of course, Vaso can bring it close, perhaps match, maybe even slightly do better than Hakimi did. We are live. Tri-cap, Charger, Jock, Smoke, Spit will be the opening attack here. Vaso de Leche really needs to tighten up. Take little damage. And at least match this bonus to make it finale worth it. Smoke can't leave, but there's the Jock. Oh, the Charger tries to take it, but he won't. Nick's going to be able to get out of the Spit. They still take 5% of the bonus. Remember, if you recall, we saw Hakimi take about 4% in what? Or 6% in like 3 attacks. Vaso de Leche almost took that in 1. As they keep pushing it forward. Trying to get through this tough part as fast as possible. We're going to have another attack up here shortly. Again, no spitter. Oh, they do have a spitter for the staircase. Boom's going to try and slow down the tempo. Vaso de Leche moving really fast, hunting the staircase. Oh, they're missing their skeets. Oh, there they get it. But the Spit's taking down Pee-wee by a lot. Down to 50 HP. They need 850 and they're already down 87%. Not likely, looks like, happening. Vaso keeps it going. Smoke pull. Getting cleared off. Charge. There's the Pounce. They're going to be able to stack that. Charge gets a single punch. Pretty good shutdown from Vaso de Leche other than that quad boom landing. So I guess not really a shutdown anymore. As they keep it going, Common slowing their tempo down. Vaso de Leche trying to employ this fast pace. They don't want Hakimi. They want Hakimi to get as little hits as possible. Oh, my co-caster and sideline reporter, the cat, has arrived. Now look at this Jock Smoke trying to catch him in between. The Smoke is going to get cleared off, same with the Jockey.
Hello.
What do you think so far of this game? Vaso, Leche, and Hakimi playoffs. What do you think? You like it?
Weapons over here.
You're not speaking? Cat does not want to speak. My co-caster is tired of me being loud at 2 a.m. 2:30 a.m. She's just out here to yell at me. As they get the charge. Oh, Pee-wee hit it once. A single boom proxy. Smoke looking to grab. Oh, it will. It'll grab. Jockey can cover. Oh, a little too late. Jockey's going to grab as well. A couple ticks coming out. Oh, Daftro. So that was my cat. Okay?
Weapons.
Chances are you probably didn't actually hear her. The only way you can hear her is if she's like real close up to the mic. Because I've since turned up my game. Before I turned up my game, you could hear her so clear as day. She would come out and just meow and meow and meow some more because she didn't know why I was yelling. But I turned the game up, so she didn't do that. But we have tank number 4 up in the hands of Sword. Immediately rolling this in with the tri-cap. There's the early pull. Has that corner. That's going to be an in-cap. That's going to hurt Vaso Leche's causes. Turning around. Lands a punch. Still a hunt charge yet to go. Charger struggling to find spawn, it looks like. Tank is dying fast. Support needs to go. Landing another punch on the coach. Here it comes. The hunt still not landing. Charger gets melted down. That's the second in cap. And they're going to be able to get this kill onto Sword, but 2 in caps coming out. Yeah, she doesn't eat my mic, but this mic is so powerful that if the game wasn't loud enough, like, you could hear her over everything. It was kind of crazy. And she would yell a lot. She's kind of gotten used to my yelling now. She's figured out. But I just started casting out of nowhere, so I'd yell for no reason. And so she'd come out and, like, freak out and start meowing, wondering what was going on. Look at this jockey. Catch him in the in-between. Unfortunately, the spitter was not there. There's still a smoke spit. And we'll see what this last SI is if they decide to send it.
Reloading.
Your last SI is a charger. And we keep pushing it through the movie theater. And they're going to miss that charge connection. The spit's going to be there, though. Where is Pee-wee? Oh, Pee-wee's still just a-going. This hunt's going to grab him. He's still just a-going. They're going to get the clear, but look, they're down to 254 bonus. And it's just not going to be enough. It looks like we're going to see Hakimi moving on in the loser's bracket. Or not the loser, the winner's bracket. Jesus. And they will play the winner of South Stars and Akatsuki. There's Jack trying to grab him in the back. There's a double boom. We already have one other match. We're going to see Hakori and Goat taking on each other in the winner's bracket next week. Charger rocketing in, getting punch after punch, and trying to charge away, but he'll die off. That's going to be a good one, I think. Hakori and Goat, of course. Always, those two are always good when they meet each other. It's always a great match.
Through this building.
So quite a few Fallen Kings playoffs matches have yet to be scheduled or played. MK's going to be a little busy bee tomorrow, I'll tell you that. You'll see all day Left 4 Dead, I think. Hunt, spit, smoke, jock will be the next attack. Inbound goes that hunter. Couldn't find the 25. Smoke pool gets insta-cleared. Spit delaying them on the stairs.
I'm reloading.
And there's still this jockey up.
There's a freaking jockey right
Oh, look at it dropping and connecting. Oh my god, he got it! No way! Pee-wee's dead again. Oh, they gotta climb the ladder, but I guess he just said go. And he just leaves. No GG, no nothing. Pee-wee's gone.
They're coming.
A little XD moment. Here comes the boomer. Just distracting. They get the charge. There's the double boom.
Reloading.
That's awesome.
Okay, that better have been enough.
Smoke, spit, hunt, last SI up here in a second. It will be a charger. They need to go pretty quick. This train's about to start moving. There's the pre-spit hunt in connection with Rochelle. Out of the spit, though. She managed to jump out. Smoke charger yet to go. Here we go. Oh, they get Rochelle. Oh, my God. They waited. And that's going to be another death. Oh, the charge connecting. And that's going to be Hakimi taking the win. Great showing by them. Was back and forth in the early goings, but Hakimi able to pull away. 2,781 to 1,400 will be your final score. GG.